guys, how are you? So workout today, or exercise of the week I mean, is going to be a row. So rows are for your back, the large muscle that runs pretty much all the way up your back, down by your sides, all the way up here, your lats. So rows are going to be for those muscles, and it's really just going to help build a strong upper body, which we need obviously for everyday life, pulling things and pushing things and all kinds of stuff. Your posture, if you build a strong back, it's going to help you with that posture. So there's lots of benefits of having a strong back. And yeah, I'm just going to show you a single arm bent over row, which is one of the more just like the basic fundamentals of rowing is going to be a single arm bent over row. It's one of the, I wouldn't say easier variations, but it's going to keep you safer than doing just like a double arm bent over row, especially if you don't have the form down, because it puts a lot of stress on your lower back if your form and your core isn't activated correctly. So that's why starting with a single arm row is the best place to start if you're not used to doing rows at all. And I have a bench here, but I'm going to show you how to do it on a bench or off of a bench if you don't have a bench or you don't like to use a bench or whatever. I prefer to use a bench because it gives me some more stability and I can really focus on that strength work, which is what I'm trying to get at from this move. But either way is fine. So I'm going to show you with a dumbbell. So if you do not have a bench, you're just going to use your leg as support. So you put one leg in front of the other. So the arm that is working, that leg is going to be towards the back. I'm going to show you. One foot in front of the other, like you're in a staggered stance. Use this hand and this foot for support, and then you're going to hinge forward. So we're not just going to like slump over and like all that pressure now is on my back. I feel my back right now, and my upper back is rounded. Okay, we're not going to slump over. We're going to hinge from the hips. So you push your hips back, hinge forward, so that way your chest stays out and your back remains flat. And then from here, with the support of this leg and this arm, you're going to let the dumbbell kind of pull your lats down, so stretch. I'll show you from the other side too. And then you're gonna pull it all the way up, kind of by your hips, okay? So once you get to your hips, you stop. Again, you let it pull you, so kind of really stretch that lat. That's where you're gonna build a lot of strength, is really allowing the muscle to stretch. So stretch that lat and then pull it all the way back down. So nice and controlled movement. So if you'll see from this side, so I kind of let it pull me, right? So I'm letting it stretch, and then I pull it straight back. Now once you get to here, that's it. We don't need to be like way back here. Once you get to your elbow kind of parallel to your back, maybe a little bit higher, then you're done. You squeeze and then you release, okay? Same thing. So let me show you why I like a bench. So I like a bench because, like I said, it just gives me more stability and it allows me to work heavier on this arm, which is the goal for building strength. So arm here for support. You take a step back from the bench. You can do it like this, but then a lot of things are in the way. So I prefer to do it this way. So here, take a step back, let it really pull you. Again, flat back, right? I hinge from the hips. I didn't just like slump over, okay? So nice tight core, hinge at your hips, arm here for stability, and then you pull it back. Squeeze, and then you release, let it stretch, pull it back. Okay, so there are tons of different variations, obviously, that you can do with this. You can use a kettlebell if you want. It's the same exact movement. It's just a different form of resistance. You can even use a band if you prefer, or if you're just starting out, you can use a light weight though, like a 5-pound weight. It's completely fine, but if you prefer to start with a band, you can totally do that too. So you just place the band on the floor, hold one side of it, and then same stance, and then here, you're just gonna pull it straight back. All the way down, all the way back. All right, so the things with bands though, now bands will get you some strength gains until a certain point, and then they won't, if that makes sense. So bands are a great addition to any movement. They're great to start, but eventually you do need to load yourself with a little bit of extra weight, like gradually, so that way you will progress and you will build strength and some muscle if that's your goal. So bands are great, but just know that they are kind of like an accessory to your workout. They shouldn't be the only thing in your workout. You really, really should be implementing some kind of strength training, and that doesn't mean powerlifting or heavy lifting, but again, some kind of extra resistance. And then week after week, month after month, you should be progressing yourself 2 pounds, 3 pounds, 5 pounds, so on and so forth. So I hope that was beneficial. build that nice strong core with these as well. It really does work your core. So hopefully these help. You can pair them with your little posture work. And yeah, if you have any questions, you know where to find me. Bye.